Boy, that's an awesome open, isn't it? Aren't you just sitting out there scared as you can be? Day 17, America held hostage. The Clinton presidency rolls on. Let's see. The Clinton presidency is 4 years. I added this up, or I multiplied it the other day. 1,460 days, and there's a leap day in there because there's a leap year there has to be, so it's 1,461 days. Then, minus 17, we're whittling them down. We're whittling them down, folks. We're persevering. We are. Glad you're with us. This is our fireside chat show. This, of course, where we relax, we sit back, we put on the Al Gore-oriented fireplace. It's destined to make everybody happy. Fake, phony, symbolism over substance provides no warmth, provides no atmosphere whatsoever. But it supposedly makes people happy. Have our music, little Mantovani. Pretend that we're at home consuming adult beverages, wishing we had that traditional bearskin rug to put in front of this fake fireplace. And then wishing we had somebody to sit on the bearskin rug with while sitting in front of the fake fireplace. But as long as we can pretend it's a real fire, we can pretend we have somebody. We can pretend we have a bearskin rug. It's what life's all about. Pretend the Clinton years. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Hey. We have tonight some of the best viewer videos that have come through here. Yeah, you people do not know how fortunate you are to be in this audience tonight to see these, and you people at home too. But it's absolutely great. You may be wondering what this is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the latest cancer-causing agent known to exist in America. This is a cellular phone. And I toyed with the idea of showing my solidarity with the cellular phone manufacturers, because this is such bunk. These things haven't been out 10 years yet, and the idea that we can get cancer just like that from using these things, to me, is just a bunch of hysterical panic. Do you remember here in New York, I guess this is a couple of years ago, maybe 3 now, there was this soft drink that they made in Queens. And they sold 2-liter bottles of this stuff for 59 cents. It was called Tropical Fantasy Breeze or some such thing, whatever it was. And people were buying it left and right because it was cheap, 59 cents for 2-liter bottles. Well, eventually, the sales started to impact the other existing beverages out there, and suspiciously, a rumor began that if you drank this stuff and you were minority and male, you'd go sterile. And people believed it. It's amazing what you can make people believe. I said, what kind of intelligence have we put into this beverage that it knows it's inside a minority male's body and then knows to go sterilize that person? But people believed it. So now here we are with the same thing. So I'm going to wear this thing the whole show, folks. It's on. We have dialed a 900 phone sex line. And I am going to be during this entire show, and I've got a big important dinner tonight, but I'm going to risk putting a dent in my hair with this clodhopper thing that we've arranged so that I can have the cellular phone on my face during the entire show. I've got phone sex going on right in this ear, and I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to show you just how devoted I am to you and how able I am to concentrate on this show. Plus, I'm going to demonstrate my solidarity with the cellular phone people because I don't believe this stuff causes cancer. Not long ago, they said milk causes cancer. So we had everybody drinking milk on this show, and nobody who did is dead. So, now, we got some great mail, but before I get to the mail, you people are always phoning in, Rush, got to get this show on earlier. It's happening, slowly but surely. We have a couple of station upgrades we want to tell you about because we want to thank these stations. First off, WFCT Channel 62 in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Just got this note. Rush, effective today, February 1st, the FCT, TV 62 premieres Rush Limbaugh at 7 p.m. Monday through Friday following the evening news on all 3. That's where this show ought to be, right out of the news. If this show were right out of the news all across the country, why, we could save America in 2 years. And then WCIV Channel 4, this is in Charleston, South Carolina, You keep having to get real close with that camera on this headset, don't you? See, they keep going back and forth, these cameras. But see, I'm a veteran now. I've been doing this 4 months. I can follow. I tell you. If you're just tuning in, I'm running the risk of getting cancer wearing a cellular phone on my head for the whole show. If you're wondering what this is all about, phone sex going on. I've dialed a 900 phone sex line right in there. See, you move and I'm with you. You think you're gonna trick me up. Dear Mr. Mincer, due to popular demand, the Rush Limbaugh show will be popular demand. The audience has demanded it. The station has responded. The Rush Limbaugh show will be shown twice a day on WCIV TV4 in Charleston, South Carolina, 6 a.m. and noon. Thank you to both of those stations. I could do Monday Night Football with this thing on. Actually, Dan, I think you don't know what you're talking about in analyzing that play. Now we got some mail. Now let's see if I do this right. See, I didn't want to do this. Kathleen Gleason, who's one of our associate producers, says, Rush, do some mail. Because we read it, there's so much mail coming in. So here we go. We've got two. Oh, you showed Kathleen? Is that what you... There she is. Kathleen, she's so beautiful and cute. All right, now apparently, here it is. Let me just read the letter very quick because time is vanishing as we go by here. Dear Rush, enclosed is my aunt's baby picture. However, after seeing your baby picture on TV, I thought she looks more like you as a baby than you did. In fact, everybody I've shown it to agrees. Can we have a side-by-side comparison of these two pictures? Let's see. That's the baby picture that has been sent to us by Patricia Stetson of Adirondack, New York, and there I am on the right. It's pretty close. Pretty close. I still think I'd take me. No offense, no offense. And then we got this nice little letter, and the letter is not with this. See, this is what I was afraid of. But some little girl, we have a picture, can we show you a picture very quickly here? Yeah, this little girl got a red star. I guess it's like a gold star. She was asked to write the alphabet. Then there it is, what she turned in. It goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, U, S, H. Down there is the alphabet. So, very good, very good. Okay, that's it. We've got some great viewer videos to show you. We come back, and also, folks, our man in Washington has sent us the latest of his great work. Ran into a bunch of conservatives at a recent conservative conference in D.C. So all that to show you when we come back. Don't go away.
Мы любим тебя, Rush. Megadethos from Arbat Street, Moscow.
How about that? They don't want us in Washington, D.C., but they want us in Moscow. Still not in Washington, D.C. Welcome back to Rush Limbaugh, the TV show. And if you're just tuning in, this is a cellular phone. I've got it on. We dialed a 900 phone sex service to show you that I can do this show without being distracted, and I am running the risk of getting cancer right in front of you to prove to you this is a bunch of hysterical myth-making out there. Let's go to the latest that our man in Washington has sent us. It's self-explanatory. It's about the show not being on the air down there. Here it is.
Washington, D.C. is the only market where Rush Limbaugh's television show is not on. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think that's a sign of how retarded this city is.
Washington, D.C. is almost entirely populated by liberals. I just saw a news bulletin that said the White House had established a no-fly zone within 1 mile of the White House for conservatives.
I am shocked. We need Rush Limbaugh not only outside the Beltway, we need him inside the Beltway.
I think that should be corrected for the good of Washington, D.C.
I used to run a television station, and if I'd running one in Washington, I'd put Rush on in prime time.
Can the Clinton administration do anything to control the growth of ditto heads nationwide?
Not a thing. It still is a free country, and as long as Rush is talking, he will get more people. And as long as Clinton is acting, Rush will get more people.
Wonderful time for Limbaugh and the conservative columnists and so forth generally.
Well, I mean, one of two things could happen. One is that Clinton could decide to listen to Rush every day and take careful notes and then start actually implementing it, which would probably lead to a just dramatic change in Washington. The other option would be for them to fire the entire current cabinet and appoint people who can prove that they've listened to Rush for at least 2 years.
Newt Gingrich there. I'll tell you, thank you. That footage was all obtained last weekend, or a couple weekends ago. National Review, one of our sponsors, conducted a week-long conservative seminar in Washington. That's why all those people were gathered, and our man got in and asked them what they thought of our show not being on the air down there. Now, let's get started with our viewer videos tonight. The first one, are we ready to go? Tape, ready to roll? We're ready to go on Super Soaker. This is good. Take a look.
When it's illegal for you to own a Super Soaker 50, or even a small handheld water gun, you're going to ask, where was the NWGA? Then we'll ask, where were you?
When you're arrested for owning an unregistered water pistol, and it's happening today, you're going to ask, where was the NWGA? Then we'll ask, where were you?
Hello, I'm Dwayne LaPerriere, president of the National Water Gun Association, the association where all responsible water gun owners are members. I'm here to encourage you to not sit idly by and let your constitutional rights be taken away from you. Remember, if Congress has and retains the right to soak the American public, then so should you.
Okay, let's just keep going. Now, this next one, this next one we call Home Alone. Are we ready to roll this one? We're going. Are we ready? We are ready with our next viewer video called Home Alone.
Are you ready to take the oath? I am. Will you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, William Jefferson Clinton, do solemnly swear.
I, William Jefferson Clinton, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
And will to the best of my ability.
And will to the best of my ability.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Got you, didn't it? You wondered. When I saw that this afternoon in the production meeting for the first time, I said, what's going on? What are they going to do? I kept waiting for them to take God out of the oath or something. I don't know what they're going to do. And that kid just comes out of nowhere and grabs you. We got more of this, and it's just as good, if not better. So stay right where you are. More coming up. Hi, folks. Welcome back. Rush Limbaugh once again risking my life. So they say for the cellular phone industry. Yes, a cellular phone. Yes, the antenna's up. Yes, it's on. Yes, it's active. This is what they say can cause cancer. I don't believe it and am using this phone as such to prove that that's a bunch of hysterical hype. We have more viewer videos that we'd like to show you. And by the way, we'd like you to send yours in, and apparently the message is taking hold because the viewer videos we're getting are absolutely superb. Send them in on VHS tape, and you will not get the tape back. We have an address coming up later in the show to show you where to send yours. Here is our next one. This one is called Drug-Free School. Take a look.
Hi, Rush. Megadittos from Tab Patterson in Waco, Texas. You know, these signs started showing up around some of our area schools here in Waco, and I wanted to get your opinion on something. As you can see, we've got a drug-free, gun-free school zone. But Rush, shouldn't this sign say a drug-free, gun-free, free condom school zone? You know, I don't think the liberals quite got their way on this one.
Good. It's about time. But you people out there are thinking. You absolutely are. Now, somebody said during the break, Rush, the fire is going down. So what? It's fake. You know, so I'm supposed to sit around here and rewind this thing and put another log on the fire. Now, not to insult the manufacturer, because we've had a lot of fun with this, and we use this with the permission of the manufacturer. But if you're gonna make a fireplace video, why don't you make it where the thing roars all the time? Who wants to? I mean, this happens in real life. The purpose, I think, of having one of these fake things is so you wouldn't have to get out of your chair and go to the TV and put a fake log on it. It defies. This isn't. Well, we'll make it real. We'll make the fire go down real low, so they have to rewind it. It just makes no sense whatsoever unless you are liberal and understand that kind of gobbledygook. All right, we have another viewer video. Save My Baby is what this one's called. Whoa.
My baby's in that room. Get him out. Hurry, get him out.
Ma'am, don't worry. We'll get him, okay? He'll be okay.
He's in
Come on,
that room.
boys!
Now, don't do that at home. These guys actually went out and burned down a house in order to make a video for this show. Don't go to that length. I mean, we appreciate it. It's very creative, but you do. Whew, man, Mechanicsburg, Illinois Fire Department. All right, we have 3 more of these to go, and I think we'll have time to get them all in if we take a break now, which we will. We'll be back after this. I want to check something out. I've been asking during the break if I now have headphone hair because I've been wearing this. It's not too bad, is it really? God, I thought there'd be a big dent in there. Well, I'll put it back on so I fulfill my pledge to do this whole show, risking my life for you. You cellular phone manufacturers, don't you think this is a friendly atmosphere for your commercials? Well, okay. Now, folks, I think this next video is genius. That's all I'll say. Take a look.
Looking at the glass, some of you will contend that it appears to be half full. Still, others of you will observe the same glass and argue that it seems to be half empty. We, however, urge you to consider another possibility. We simply see the glass as being too large. For further explanation, contact the President's Council on Lower Expectations for revising the vision.
That is absolutely brilliant. Man, I'll tell you, if that doesn't say it all about this administration, in just, whatever that, 27 seconds, whoever did that, you guys are brilliant, and we look for more from you as this program goes on. Are we ready on the next one? We are. Now, this one is comforting, folks, because this one shows that we are making headway. We are winning, despite what it may look like. Here's the next one.
For those who choose to participate, is gloom and doom. I know. Now, what do we do when we meet the unemployed?
We feel their pain.
Oh, very good. And whose fault is it that they are victims of the inequities of employment?
Reagan, Bush, the 80s.
Clarence Thomas, capitalism, profit, religion.
Christopher Columbus.
Mean old rich people. And best of all,
Rush Limbaugh.
Class dismissed.
Negatives from the Teenage Republicans at Westmore High School.
There you go. That's teenagers, folks. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? That's absolutely great. Now, before we get the next one up, let me know when it's ready. Give me the traditional thumbs up. It's ready now? I wanted to talk about how you can't call it a zoo in New York anymore. You know why? You can't call a zoo in New York. It's an insult to people who live in the Bronx. Zoo has become an urban pejorative. And so you cannot, we've got to call them, where is it? something, I can't find it, where it's some stupid conservation park or some such thing that you got to call it. This is political correctness run amok.
Wildlife Conservation Society.
That's what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Wildlife conservation societies? It can't be a society. A zoo is not a society. I mean, by definition, there is no society in the Bronx.
Center.
That's the problem. Well, we now don't have time to play our final viewer video. That's too bad, but we'll save it for our next show. Have a great day, folks. We'll see you on our next program. It'll be another day of crisis, but we'll be here.
Services provided and promotional fees paid by the following. Rush Limbaugh's Wardrobe by Rochester, Big and Tall.
You want regular cheddar cheese with all that fat, cholesterol, and calories? No, no. I'm giving you Alpine Lace fat-free because I care how you and you eat.
A fresh cat box starts with Johnny Cat Premium Cat Litter with exclusive Green Guard odor control.
Ooh, I love my Johnny Cat.
Send your Rush video to The Rush Limbaugh Show, 515 West 57th Street, New York City, New York, 10019.
Listen to the replay of today's Rush Limbaugh radio show. It's on right now on Talk Radio 102. Listen to Rush Limbaugh live every weekday from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. on Talk Radio 102 FM, WTAZ, 102.3 on your FM radio dial.
If you'd like to order a video cassette of Rush's TV show for only $24.95, just call 1-800-FOR-VIDEO. For a transcript, send $5 to Burrell's Transcripts, Box 7, Livingston, New Jersey, 07039, or call 1-800-777-TEXT.